Hey Nick, you ready for some high school football?
I'm ready.
All right, we kick off at Madison City School Stadium as the James Clemens Jets took on the Grissom Tigers. The Jets faithful, not so warm. Welcome to the Tigers. In the first, Jets looking to make something happen. Matthew Evers makes a quick pass, and Aaron Gonzalez makes the first down, gets some extra yardage thanks to an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Grissom. So they are near the red zone. Evers hands it off to Anthony Gideon, and he will find the end zone for a score. Giddy up on Gideon on that one, everybody. Extra point is good. Guess what? We're going to actually see it coming up in like 3,
I want to see the techniques.
1. Here's the extra point.
Hold. Nice.
Kick is up, and it is good, according to the officials. 7-0, Jets on top. Later on in the first is the Jets forcing their way back into Tiger territory at the goal line, and Christian Ritchie has his number called, and he breezes his way into the end zone, but the extra point was no good on the next play right here, as he didn't get enough mustard on that one, everyone. 13-0 at that point. Let's check out your final score from Madison. James Clemens goes on a roll. They add 27 more points and win by a final of 40-6. Next week, Grissom will take on Albertville, while James Clemens, they got a tough one. They've got Spain Park from out of the Birmingham area.
Yeah, that is almost always a tough game for teams from North Alabama faces those Birmingham teams. And another action from that region, how about the Florence Falcons defending home turf? Brawley Stadium, home of a winner tonight, as Florence goes on to win by a final of 24-6 over the Bob Jones Patriots. Next week, Bob Jones will host Gadsden City, we'll see later on the show, while Florence will go to James Clemens after a bye week this week.
Indeed. Up Highway 53 to Harvest we go. Sparkman hosting Huntsville tonight on the gridiron. Spartans already up 7-0, looking for more. Josh Nayland throws a strike to Cam Reynolds, and Reynolds is going to push his way into Huntsville territory. Now Spartans now locking on the door. It'll be Nayland rolling out, and he's going to find Nathaniel Davis in the flat, and that's going to be a touchdown. But he's not going to stop running, man, because it's a track store. So he's going to run on the track and then run into the stand.
That's epic.
It is. 13-0 a match. His jersey number, Sparkman on top. Back comes Huntsville. Panthers ride the coattail of Xavier Drake. When a guy with a last name of Drake, just hold on, we coming home, everybody.
We coming home.
Touchdown Huntsville, as he literally broke like 5 tackles on that run right there. 13-7, Huntsville trail at that point. Let's check out your final from Sparkman, as it's the Senators.
Wow, all I see is fireworks.
Indeed, they scored 36 points. They beat Huntsville, who only scored 28 points. Next week, Sparkman will take on Jemison, while Huntsville, they'll have a bye week, then they'll take on the Austin Black Bears.
All right, time for a quick break. When we return, we're all about 4A. Madacat hosting Madison County, Westminster hosting DAR, and more. We'll be right back.
Right now at Rooms to Go, get beautiful living rooms at super low prices, like this contemporary sofa and love seat set, or this inviting set. Your choice. Each just $9.99 or $20 a month, interest-free for 50 months. Now at Rooms to Go.
From the first crank to the last scoop, and all the parts in between, there's 2 names Bill and Brenda Rourke trust: Kubota and Huntsville Tractor and Equipment. Compact and utility tractors, zero-turn mowers, and so much more. And did you say parts? All the bits and pieces to keep them running, plus the cranes to back them up. Kubota and Huntsville Tractor and Equipment.
Come on. Let's go to work.
We don't want to see homeowners falling through their floors.
Certainly not.
So as the symptom goes, moisture, mildew, mold, any of that stuff.
That's bad. Wood doesn't like water. Every house that is on a crawl space needs an encapsulation.
It's so important, man. If this doesn't get done, like, what happens to polite society, man?
When your flooring's in jeopardy, ain't nobody safe.
Get a free inspection from a certified expert at AFS, a groundworks company.
Hello, folks. This is Greg Anthony at North Country Ford in Arab, Alabama, bringing you a September to remember. I've been doing this for over 30 years, and there's a few things that I have learned. Number 1, you got to offer a great product. Number 2, it's got to be at a good price. Number 3, you got to treat people like family. Folks, you get all of that here in Arab. $25,000 price guarantee. That guarantees you're going to get your best price, or I'll give you $25,000 just for trying. Number 2, great customer service after the sale. And here's the good part: lifetime powertrain warranty on every new vehicle at no charge. I'll see you soon.
It's go time. The Rooms to Go Kids bed sale is here, with twin beds starting at just $199. Plus, save on our huge selection of other styles at low sale prices. Shop the only furniture store just for kids during the Rooms to Go Kids Bed Sale.
PTSD, chronic pain, soft tissue injuries. These are just a few of the conditions treatable with hyperbaric oxygen therapy from Regenesis.
These treatments have proven so effective that we've added a new facility to support hyperbaric therapy at Regenesis.
Our treatment protocol uses concentrated pressurized oxygen to promote healing and fight infection.
Explore the benefits of hyperbaric oxygen therapy at Regenesis. Call or click to make your appointment with Dr. Charles Lee today.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Regenesis.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. Heading into this evening, 3 teams remaining undefeated in league play in Class 4A, Region 8.
Now, 2 of those teams met tonight in the city of Madison as Madison Academy hosted Madison County, who's actually from Gurley. We start the second quarter. It's wrapping up. Madison Academy leading the Mustangs, leading the Madison County Tigers 28-7. The Stangs are looking to add on to that as Charleston Owens in the pocket, and he would show off the arm, heaving the ball towards the camera as Taj Phillips, gets the Mustangs a first down in Tigers territory. And Owens would use his arm again with a quick pass to Daniel McCauley, who would get the Mustangs their 5th touchdown of the night. The extra point would be good, making this a 35-7 game in favor of the guys from Madison, Alabama, as opposed to Gurley, Alabama. But yes, they have the same first part of the name, whatever. Let's go to the third quarter now. It is 3rd and 26 for the Mustangs. Owens going to see his target. Taj Phillips once again throws an amazing spiral to give the Mustangs a reasonable first down, but Phillips is given an unsportsmanlike penalty. Coach Bob Gotze clearly not happy with the call as the Mustangs are forced to punt. Let's take a look at your final score as kind of a bummer way to end those highlights, but Madison Academy goes on to win 48-14. Next week, Madison County, again, the guys from Gurley, not Madison, will play the guys from Ardmore, and Madison Academy, the guys from Madison, will play the guys from A-Rab.
Appreciate the breakdown. Man, if you thought that was a crazy situation, what happened at the end, wait till you go to Westminster Christian and see what happened here. The Wildcats celebrating homecoming tonight against DAR. Wildcats already up a few scores. Patriots quarterback Jacob Blakely trying to buy some time, but he runs out of time and he's sacked by Drew Schaefer. Coach Louis LeBlanc, how do you feel about that one? Hey, that's pretty good to me, everybody. Now, next sequence. Hear your crazy plays. About a minute to go. Westminster with the ball. Houston Scott rolls out, launches one down the field. Jason Rutledge in the end zone. Touchdown. Right? Wrong.
Why?
Holding Westminster Christian, no touchdown. So then, Houston Scott fires across the middle, and it'll be caught by Colton Jess. This time for a touchdown. No, it's not, because it is called back for holding. I didn't get a shot of Coach Louis LeBlanc, but I'm pretty sure he was not happy about those back-to-back calls going against his team. One last chance, seconds just to go, and this time Houston is intercepted by David Brogdon. He makes a decent return near midfield. It was 24-0 at the half, so I had a chance to get literally 3 touchdowns and got 0 in the final minutes. It was, but it was a good night for Westminster Christian. They went on to win their homecoming game by a final of 31-0. They blank DAR. Next week, Kate Duncan Smith, DAR, takes on Asbury, who took. Yeah, they've had some they've had some struggles this year as well.
That'll be a game.
Yeah, absolutely. Competitive game coming up. Wow, Westminster Christian, they'll take on Hatton. That'll be a pretty competitive game too.
Sure will. All right, North Jackson traveled to New Hope to face the Indians. The Chiefs got on the board first, late in the first quarter. Haven Messengile found an opening and ran in for the first touchdown with about 3 minutes to play in the quarter. 7-0 North Jackson.
I got a question. So if it's Chiefs against Indians, is this like a civil war?
I don't know. Let's go to the second quarter. I'm going to stay away from that one as Nicholas Price took that handoff, the second touchdown of the game. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. It's 14-0 Chiefs. Later on, New Hope punting the ball. Messengile returning it. He's going to go back pretty far. Going to get all the way to the 20-yard line of the Indians. That's going to set up another opportunity for North Jackson to further the lead as it's handed off to Price. Scores again. 3rd Chiefs touchdown of the evening with about 8 minutes remaining in the second quarter at that point. And North Jackson Jackson was on top by 3 scores. North Jackson adds one more before halftime as Caden Price runs the right side around. I don't think Anderson to touch him now. No one does. Make that the 4th touchdown of the game at the break. North Jackson held a 28-0 lead over New Hope as they go on to win 49-0. How about that Chiefs defense? Pitching a shutout. Next week, in 2 weeks, North Jackson will head to Madison Academy. They have a bye this coming week to the Chiefs. Meanwhile, New Hope will host Douglas.
Man, Price has to be one of the top scorers in the entire state. I just saw him score 5 touchdowns against JP2 just a few weeks ago. And he had at least 4 tonight. So
All-State?
Absolutely. At least he's in the running for sure. We'll get those stats from Ron Ingram over the weekend, and we'll talk about it coming up next week right here on First Down Friday night.
All right, Alabama writers. Mo Carter, if he had a vote, he'd say that young man would be All-State. All right, we do have to take a quick break, though. Our First Down Friday night game of the week brings us to Marshall County as it is a battle along the shores of Lake Guntersville. That's next on First Down Friday night.
Coming up after the break, we'll have a look at your weekend across the Tennessee Valley. Teaser, it's going to be a warm one.
First Down Friday night is sponsored by Bank Independent. First Down Friday night is back and better than ever. Every Friday night, the FOX54 sports team will preview the week's biggest college football games and provide highlights for high school football from around the valley. Catch First Down Friday night at 10 p.m. Fridays on Fox 54 and streaming on Fox 54 Plus. First Down Friday night is sponsored by Regenesis, Bank Independent, and Publix.
You know those commercials that show the perfect closet, the one that makes all your friends jealous? Closets by Design made that affordable for me.
Take 40% off plus an extra 15% off. Call 1-800-BY-DESIGN or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Aqua Living now has 17 hot tubs under $49.99. Patented and powerful 110-volt technology with no expensive wiring needed. Just plug our hot tubs in and start relaxing today. 100% in-house financing, no turndowns. Shop us now at shophottubs.com.
This is the showroom that's going to elevate your grilling game. This is the showroom that gives you options with gas grills, pellet grills, and smokers available, turning each one into a must-have for your home. This is All South Appliance, and with over 40 outdoor brands, it's the place in the Southeast to get your grill. And it's the place you'll save the most. Find our nearest location at myallsouth.com.
Step in the room, all eyes on me now. I got the style, got the taste, take a bow. Just look at me now. Look at me now. Boom, 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 boom. So define, yeah, we're bringing down no style. Bringing down no style.
Find yourself in a Ford Explorer. Right now, get 2.9% for 60 months, plus up to $2,500 in total savings on select 2025 Ford Explorer SUVs.
America's #1 hot tub manufacturer states this fact: made in the USA. All our hot tubs are built right here. Selling hot tubs directly to you saves you thousands while keeping jobs here in the USA. Shop us now at shophottubs.com.
You know those commercials that show the perfect closet, the one that makes all your friends jealous? Closets by Design made that affordable for me.
Take 40% off plus an extra 15% off. Call 1-800-BY-DESIGN or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Now, the Tennessee Valley's certified most accurate forecast from the Fox 54 Weather Impact Team.
And a very good Friday night to you. I'm Fox 54 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman. Hope you've been enjoying the show so far. Let's talk about the weekend. It is going to be a warm one across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. A mix of sunshine and cloud cover both Saturday and Sunday. But whatever cloud cover we do get across the Tennessee Valley, not at all going to prevent temperatures from climbing. We'll have no problems climbing into the low and mid 90s on Saturday. I've got a high temperature right around 94 degrees. And then much the same as we head into your Sunday, we're going to start on the warmer end of the spectrum. Look at that. We're going to start off in the mid and upper 60s, and it looks like we're going to finish things off in the lower 90s. I've got a high temperature right around 92 degrees. And it looks like we're going to maintain that warmth as we head into the early part of next week, holding on to the lower 90s both Monday and Tuesday. I've got 91 each day. Now, small opportunities for rain begin to build into the Tennessee Valley Monday and Tuesday, but the best chances for rain are going to build into our area as we head into the middle and later part of the work week, Wednesday and Thursday especially, 87 and 85, so a little bit cooler.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. A marquee matchup that we had circled on the calendar in the offseason was Guntersville at AHSAA.
Yeah, these two were both predicted to be in the running for a region title, both out of Marshall County. And tonight they squared off in our first down Friday night game of the week. The AHSAA Knights hosted the Guntersville Wildcats in a region rivalry game. AHSAA is going to start with the ball. They're going to toss it out to Luke Hudson. He finds some space, starts running down the sideline. He will eventually be chased down, but is a huge first down for the Arabian Knights. Later on the drive, now the Knights are on the doorstep. As we take a look at the cheerleaders, I thought we were going to go right to it. But anyway, Nicholas Stevens going to power his way to the end zone after the fake handoff. He's in. Knights lead 7-0. The Wildcats, they're looking for some points in the half as Street Smith rolls to a left. Pass caught by Weston Hammond. Cuts back to the middle of the field. Sheds off the tackle. Hammond to the house. Touchdown Guntersville. They tie the game at 7 each. And that's how we end the first half. On the third quarter, we now go. Tons of defense to start the frame. Knights ball, handoff to Landon Pitt, run up the middle, loses the football, recovered by Guntersville. It is now Wildcat ball. But a few plays later, it's going to be Street Smith rolling right past everybody in the red zone, but the pass is intercepted by Dallas Helton. The Knights get the ball right back. Let's go to the third quarter now. Wildcats in possession on the goal line. Street Smith pushing through. Referee, he calls touchdown. Wildcats take a 14-7 lead. Guntersville's 2 touchdowns, they're enough in this one. Final score 14-10 in a world full of high-scoring games. Give me a nice nitty battle along the shores of Lake Guntersville any day. As once again, the Wildcats win it 14-10 next week. AHSAA is going to go to Madison Academy. Guntersville has a bye next week. After that, they're going to come here to the Rocket City to face Grissom.
Old-fashioned physical football. It took all 11 of us on both sides of the ball. A lot of credit to AHSAA for playing so tough and thrilled to death to be 5-0. We didn't feel like we played Gunners football in the first half. I give AHSAA a lot of credit for that. Felt like we settled down in the second half, played much better on both sides of the ball. Just happy to get the win. We got a week off next week. We're going to work on us, try to be better. Then we got to go play a big Grissom team in Huntsville.
All right, let's head down to Morgan County. Hartselle taking on the Decatur Red Raiders in a key matchup. Tigers, they're going to strike first. Jaheim Pruitt going straight up the gut, and he scores. Touchdown, Hartselle Tigers. They're on top 7-0.
And the lights go out.
Exactly. The light show is crucial down there. Second quarter now, Hartselle knocking on the door again. Carter Lee calling his own number. Gets some help from the O-line and pushes across that goal line for another touchdown.
Touchdown, Hartselle.
14-0 Tigers. Right before the half, Decatur trying to get on the board. Reed Robertson firing a prayer down the field, and it'll be intercepted by C.J. Hudson. And Hudson want to try to take this thing back to the end zone right before the half.
No one's stopping him.
Yeah, he runs out of real estate near midfield. So Hartselle on top, 14-0. In the third quarter, Hartselle once again just adding to their lead right there. There's another touchdown for the Hartselle Tigers there. Let's check out your final score from down in Morgan County. They go on to win by a final 42-7 over the Decatur Red Raiders. Next week, Red Raiders will take on the League Generals, while Hartselle celebrates homecoming next Thursday against Woodlawn. A group of seniors in Scottsboro got some special attention this afternoon. No, not senior students, but the one at a care facility. It's our Spirit Spotlight this week. Fox 54's Kanisha Dees has the story.
Enjoy the outdoors in a new RV from Bankston Motorhomes, like this Heritage Glen, only $523 a month, with a bunkhouse and king bed. This fifth wheel sleeps 10.
The only way to go is in a Bankston Motorhome.
Right Right now at Rooms to Go, get beautiful furniture at super low prices. This versatile two-piece sectional in 2 colors is just $9.99 or $20 a month, interest-free for 50 months. Great style, great value. Now at Rooms to Go.
Hello, folks. This is Greg Anthony at North Country Ford in Arab, Alabama, bringing you a September to remember. I've been doing this for over 30 years, and there's a few things that I have learned. Number 1, you got to offer a great product. Number 2, it's got to be at a good price. Number 3, you got to treat people like family. Folks, you get all of that here in Arab. $25,000 price guarantee. That guarantees you're going to get your best price, or I'll give you $25,000 just for trying. Number 2, great customer service after the sale. And here's the good part. Lifetime powertrain warranty on every new vehicle at no charge. I'll see you soon.
This is the 2025 Nissan Rogue with a 12.3-inch touch display. It's the most powerful Rogue ever and has 225 pound-feet of torque. That's a lot of torque. Go Rogue in the 2025 Nissan Rogue. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models or get a low $399 per month lease on Murano.
Right now at Rooms to Go, get beautiful furniture at super low prices. This 5-piece dining set in your choice of chair color and finish is just $8.97 or $18 a month, interest-free for 50 months. Now at Rooms to Go.
Enjoy the outdoors in a new RV from Bankston Motorhomes, like this Springdale, now only $134 a month. The Murphy bed in this couple's trailer makes travel easy.
The only way to go is in a Bankston motorhome.
At Regenesis, we believe in enhancing your natural beauty with the latest in aesthetic cosmetic procedures. This spring, get ready for the summer with treatments that help you feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and confident. From Botox and dermal fillers to body contouring and laser hair removal, our expert team tailors every treatment to help you look your best all season long. Whether it's smooth, youthful skin or a sculpted physique, let us help you get summer ready this spring. Schedule your consultation with Dr. Lee and his team today. Regenesis. Feel better, look better.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Regenesis.
During the football season, Fox 54 is bringing you the sights and sounds of the sidelines with the bands, the cheerleaders, the color guards, and others who keep the crowd fired up.
That's right, Mo. But tonight we're talking our Spirit Spotlight, and we're taking a trip away from the football field. Here's Kenesha Dees.
Talk about Spirit Spotlight. Scottsboro High School had a community pep rally today, and it's all about the seniors. We're not talking about the ones on campus, but the ones right here at the Rosewood Manor Senior Living Facility. I've learned this is a one-of-a-kind event. It was actually put together by the executive director of this manor, Ross Petty. He was a cheerleader himself and also alum, a Wildcat at Scottsboro High School. The cheerleading squad and the entire marching band outside cheering on the seniors, and they say they loved it. I actually spoke with one of the senior residents here who is the mother of the band director. Here's a listen as to why she says this place feels like home.
The people here are just great. I mean, in Scottsboro in general, everywhere I go, they're just that southern politeness, you know, and just, they're great people. Everywhere you look, they're smiling. And I love that.
And we mentioned how special this is too. We heard from the mother of band director Jimmy Leake. We also hear from Jimmy Leake himself and cheerleading coach Paige Hodges, who has a mother who lives here too.
For me, it certainly brought focus over here, and I feel bad that I've not done it before. So, but absolutely.
We're always interested in anything that we can do that gets us involved with the community.
Absolutely.
We love our stakeholders, and we want the high school and the community and different entities within the community to be connected as much as possible. And so the fact that we both have parents here made it all the more special.
I asked Leake and Hodges if this is a one-time event or if they plan to be back next year, and they tell me
I hope so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If it was their wonderful idea, we can't take credit for that, and we will be here anytime we're invited if we can possibly make it happen.
And hopefully they do return for another pep rally like this. In the meantime, in Scottsboro, Kenesha Dees, Fox 54 News.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Let's keep it going, I guess. Another group of Wildcats. It's going to be hard to top that, but the Colbert Heights Wildcats hosting the Sheffield Bulldogs tonight. Fans turning out in droves to watch this matchup. The Wildcats, Caden Silva running the ball. He goes right into the red zone. So right away, Colbert Heights looking like they have a chance to score. On the very next play, they do. Silva again, this time.
Thanks up, cameraman.
He goes into the touchdown, which is his second touchdown of the day at this point. Colbert Heights takes a 16-0 lead in the first quarter. Now, Sheffield's Jalen Kanger going to make a strong running game for the Bulldogs at this point, but the drive would stall as Kanger is thrown down for a loss by Asher Wingo. Colbert Heights getting the ball right back as Eugene Gonzalez.
Oh man, they slung him down.
They did. Wow, let's just say they took care of business there. And I guess we should see the touchdown now as a result of all that great play. Eugene Gonzalez going to the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. Some excitement in the stands for the Wildcat faithful as they go 24-0 on this Friday night. Colbert Heights runs away with this one. Final score 60-13 next week. Sheffield going to host Waterloo as Colbert Heights comes closer here. They're going to go to Faulkner.
Indeed. Mars Hill playing host to Lauderdale County tonight. You know, we're staying in the Shoals area. Tigers holding their heads high despite being down 35-0 at halftime. Lauderdale corner, they got the ball to give it to Keyshawn Bowling, and he's going to be stuffed on third down by that Mars Hill Panther defense. So the Tigers are forced to punt. Mars Hill with the ball. Lawson Frederick throws a swing pass over to Isaiah Owens. He'll break a few tackles and scoops up the field for a first down. However, that drive would stall for Mars Hill. Lauderdale County gets the ball back, but then they throw it back over to Mars Hill. That's Jackson Penn. He comes up with an interception to put Mars Hill in a great field position. Lauderdale County coaches are not pleased about that. After a few passing plays, they go to the rushing attack. Hudson Higgins, the coach's son, finding the corner, and he's into the end zone for a Mars Hill touchdown. Extra point was good. That gave the Panthers a 42-0 lead out in the Shoals. Remember, they are the defending state champions.
Yes, they are.
Mars Hill romps on to another win by a final of 42-7 over Lauderdale County. Next week, Lauderdale County will have a shorter trip. They'll go right down Highway 72 to take on Brooks, while Mars Hill will take on Rogers on October the 3rd. So they got a bye week next week.
Some Shoals action right there. Gotta love some Shoals love.
Indeed. Hey, we aren't done yet. A triple round Class 6A Region 8 is coming up next, including stops in Newmarket and Hazel Green. Don't go anywhere. First Down Friday Night continues after this.
Aqua Living now has 17 hot tubs under $49.99. Patented and powerful 110-volt technology with no expensive wiring needed. Just plug our hot tubs in and start relaxing today. 100% in-house financing, no turndowns. Shop us now at shophottubs.com.
If you have a crack like this, well, you have a problem. Today I'm learning how a cracked wall might mean your foundation is sinking.
It always points towards the area where it's sinking. For example, this corner here, we're down almost a full inch of drop.
Right, so that's going down and that's causing the crack.
Correct. And then this door, they don't even use that door anymore. It cannot open.
Schedule a free inspection with AFS, a groundworks company. And tell them Mike sent you.
Congratulations! You kept a plant alive another day. You deserve a refreshing reward. Introducing new Whataburgers from Whataburger. You finally returned a text. Thumbs up emoji. You hung up a shirt. You changed a light bulb. You walked the dog around the whole block. Attaboy, it's treat time. The new Prickly Pear Raspberry Whatafresher from Whataburger.
An icicle treat for every small feat. Whataburger.
America's #1 hot tub manufacturer states this fact: made in the USA. All our hot tubs are built right here. Selling hot tubs directly to you saves you thousands while keeping jobs here in the USA. Shop us now at shophottubs.com.
Breaking into programming, brand new tornado warning.
Go ahead and be in your safe place immediately. This is on the ground, and this is a tornado emergency.
Pretty significant amount of damage.
Showing you just how dangerous it is.
Our Fox 54 weather team has been tracking these intense wind conditions.
Spring severe weather season is upon us.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stream extended coverage on Fox 54 Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Publix.
And we're back, everyone, off the Milton Frank Stadium. We go. Fort Payne taking on May Jemison, highlights via FPTV. We've got this action right here. It's Blake Griggs to Jaden Jackson on the 5-wide receiver look. They score 13-0 Fort Payne. And then on to the third quarter, Wildcats add to the lead. Hayden Chambers putting in a 31-yard field goal, making it 16-0. May Jemison down.
The power 4 commit, Hayden Chambers.
Indeed. Now, the Jags, they try to mount a comeback. Into the end zone is Jaden Burrows throwing the fade route. It's caught, but a 2-point conversion is no good, so May Jemison trails 16-6. But then Wildcats start to pull away in the fourth quarter. Carter Blaylock right up the gut. Won't be denied in the end zone for a score right there, making it 22-6. Then, once again, it's Carter Blaylock taking the ball and bouncing it outside. He's going to outrun the Jaguar defenders en route to the end zone right there. 29-6, Fort Payne on top at that point. Let's check out your final score from Milton Frank Stadium. Fort Payne goes on to win by a final of 36-18 over May Jemison. Next week, Fort Payne stepping out of region to take on Mortimer Jordan, while May Jemison will take on Sparkman.
All right, let's head down Winchester Road to Newmarket. The Buckhorn Bucks and Bucky hosting Lehigh. Opening drive, Buckhorn gets the ball to the goal line. DeJean Rosario Jr. punches it in, drawing first blood. The Bucks go on top 7-0 after a successful extra point. It's nothing doing, though, for the Generals in the ensuing drive. Let's take a look at Rylan McAllister. He's going to get into the backfield and bringing down the lead quarterback in said backfield. The Generals will have to punt. So Buckhorn gets back with the ball, and now they're just running it down Lee's throat. Rosario cuts up into the open field, gets the first down and more, keeping Lee on its heels. Then 3 plays later, different running back, but same dominance. This time it's Vincent Cosby picks up another first down, finally getting pushed out of bounds inside the 5. And frankly, it was inevitable at this point. The Bucks are going to add to their lead as quarterback Parker Turley takes it himself around the left side, giving the Bucks a 13-point lead with that short yardage touchdown. Let's take a look at your final score. As Buckhorn Bagels lead 43-0 is your final score. Next week, Lee will host Decatur, and Buckhorn, they get some time off their feet. They can rest. They got a bye week. But guess what? They're going to DeKalb County to face the Fort Payne Wildcats in 2 weeks. Well, coming up next, we have our final highlights of the night. The Trojans of Hazel Green going toe-to-toe with the Titans of Gadsden City. See you again soon.
Trucking accidents can change lives in an instant. They're far worse than most wrecks. At Wedemark Keith, we understand what you're going through. If you've been injured in a truck accident, we are here to help you through it. It's more to us. It's personal.
You know those commercials that show the perfect closet, the one that makes all your friends jealous? Closets by Design made that affordable for me.
Take 40% off plus an extra 15% off. Call 1-800-BY-DESIGN or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Look out, 'cause here I come.
Ready to lose weight? Think Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I've lost 35 pounds.
I lost 46.
For the first time, I'm keeping the weight off.
I got this. I'm protecting my heart.
Wegovy is proven to lower the risk of major cardiovascular events.
Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines for it. Call your prescriber if you experience vision changes, heart racing at rest, or any mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Side effects of nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
Why wait?
Ask your prescriber about Wegovy today.
There's tacos. Then there's Zaxby's chicken finger tacos. Get them any way you want, in Chipotle Ranch, avocado bacon, or all-new Buffalo Blue. Taco night hits different at Zaxby's. Zaxby's chicken finger tacos. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. You know those commercials that show the perfect closet, the one that makes all your friends jealous? Closets by Design made that affordable for me.
Take 40% off plus an extra 15% off. Call 1-800-BY-DESIGN or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Every day you wake up and drive to the factory, construction site, or that office that you call your job, and then unexpectedly you are injured on the job. If you are suffering from any type of on-the-job injury, give us a call. It's more to us. It's personal.
One last set of highlights for the night. It's homecoming in Hazel Green as the Trojans spar with Gadsden City. Trojans Titans, just kind of honestly pretty cool mascot matchup. But in the second quarter, Hazel Green down to score. They swarm the backfield. Evan Banks there to bring down the Titans running back, bring up 3rd and 15. So it looks like it could be a great spot to get the Trojans backed up, but yeah, just before the half.
Don't get BD.
Sam Solly going way downtown to Latarian Yow. 90 yards, house call, touchdown Gadsden City. The rest of the half, sloppy. We had a botched long snap, an ejection, a missed field goal as time expires. Culver's was there too. That was pretty cool. So
That
the
is
Titans
really cool.
went in the locker room up. That's the bad snap right there. Well, yeah. So
special teams.
Yeah, special teams. Not ideal. But the Titans, end of the day, go into the locker room up 13 to not. I mean, I guess we could see the missed field goal too. Yeah, like I said, sloppy. 13-0 at the break. Let's take a look at your final scores. Gadsden City goes on to win by a final of 28-14. Next week, Bob Jones will host Gadsden City. They're going to be right here in North Alabama, while Hazel Green will host Athens.
Hey, was Culver's giving away like free treats or certificates?
I didn't see anything. You know, there was an employee, you know, with the soft serve. Why? It says they don't really have soft serve, do they? They don't. It's like more of a yogurt concoction. No free advertising. We're going to stop talking about it. But some cheese bites do sound pretty good, or pretzel. But anyway.
It's not public, so yeah, we can't keep, you know.
We're done talking about it. But we're going to take a look at the scores from around the valley and wrap up the show after the break.
Enjoy the outdoors in a new RV from Bankston Motorhomes. Like this Heritage Glen, only $523 a month with a bunkhouse and king bed. This fifth wheel sleeps 10.
The only way to go is in a Bankston Motorhome.
Some allergy medications can make you drowsy. But Allegra is different. It's fast and non-drowsy allergy relief with 0% brain interference that lasts 24 hours. So you can stay focused even when you're driving. Try Allegra. It's a no-brainer.
Step in the room, all eyes on me now. I got the style, got the taste, think about. Just look at me now. Look at me now. Boom, 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 boom. So define, yeah, we're bringing down the style.
Find yourself in a Ford Explorer. Right now, get 2.9% for 60 months, plus up to $2,500 in total savings on select 2025 Ford Explorer SUVs.
Find your new kitchen and save at All South Appliance. Time to replace the washer? All South will get it done. Patio grills? All South does that too. How about an ice maker? Easy. Just call your nearest showroom or click myallsouth.com and it's done. For delivery, installation, and service beyond the sale, it's All South. Who else can do all that? All South Appliance. Experience one of our showrooms in person or shop online at myallsouth.com.
Enjoy the outdoors in a new RV from Bankston Motorhomes. Like this Springdale, now only $134 a month. The Murphy bed in this couple's trailer makes travel easy.
The only way to go is in a Bankston Motorhome.
For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Bank Independent.
All right, that'll basically put a bow on our coverage during week 4 of First Down Friday night. You know, we get ready now for a weekend of college football, in which we've got 3 games that we'll have highlights of. Auburn going to Oklahoma, and Jackson Hornets return to Sooner Country.
Yeah, that might be the game of the day in the country. Like in the Big Ten, you know, you have Indiana, Illinois. That's a pretty big one. And there is one other all-ranked matchup that I can't think of off the top of my head. It's we have no clock in here. We used to have a clock in the old studio. It's close to about 20 minutes from midnight. It's late. But anyway, Auburn, Oklahoma might be the game of the day. And then I know you and I are going to both be at Alabama A&M's game this week playing Lane College, and they should dominate the Dragons.
Yeah, they won that game like 51-13, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Give or take. Now, granted, different teams, different coaches, but clearly the mindset is still to go in there, dominate, and win. And if Coach Sam Shade and company come out of that with a 3-1 mark, things look pretty good as they go into the last week of September and then the month of October with some very crucial games in the East.
Yeah, you're going to start SWAC play, and then, oh my goodness, the game versus Jackson State, which, I mean, that could be the whole season, right?
It certainly could be, and then, you know, they'll play Valley for homecoming, get a bye, then the Magic City Classic. Andrew Body and company handle business against Jackson earlier in the month of October. That's how big the Magic City Classic really could be for first league. It's not impossible. Then UNA, you know, that's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a really tough game. But hey, I mean, you're playing a nationally ranked team, you know, and that's. I mean, you got a chance to punch up and really show some people stuff here in year 3 of the Dearman era. Indeed. With all that being said,
let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us here on another edition of Fox 54's First Down Friday Night. For Nick Coons, I'm Mo Carter, and the whole crew. Have yourself a great night, a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you next time right here on Fox 54.